what we're trying to do with the whole series, which is changing your expectations about our assumptions, whether it's about a race, about a culture. And I think in the past, the Klingons have been always portrayed as they're the bad guy, period.
The fact that they've chosen a woman, and a black woman at that, to be the lead of the show, I think it just speaks volumes.
I'm also the first woman to be a production designer on Star Trek, to go where no woman has gone before.
TJ Scott came in and said, we're going to the mirror universe. And he said, just give me some mirrored stuff everywhere.
Not that long ago when we were all in the room and I looked around and it was Bowie and Erica and Lisa and I thought to myself, I believe this is the first time 4 women have sat around and decided what the future of Star Trek was with nobody else in the room. It was a unique moment in history for sure, and I was very much aware of it.
I'd like to say there was a master plan, but the characters always came first.
Not really.
You have Tilly, who's so intelligent and yet out of her body, and I feel like that's going to speak to a lot of young girls who are watching the show. The girls that need to see themselves in Tilly. No. It's great to have so much nuance within the female characters, that there's not one way to be a strong female character. I think the reverberations of seeing someone like Sonequa carry a show, it's like we can't even, I look at her so often, I'm just like, we can't even begin to understand what an impact this is going to make.
We've seen lots of diversity on TV. We've seen it progress in a beautiful way over the last decade or so. And so to have, I would say, the most favorite TV show of all time, to have it be led by a black woman right now in our current political climate.
And we will make the Empire glorious again.
In our current socioeconomic climate, I just really, mad respect.
Diversity is as important to this series as it has always been to Star Trek.
So as a female EP on the show, I love that Star Trek Discovery is about this woman's journey.
There is a God, and she's very, very mad at you right now.
So we can't use gelatin because it's an animal product.
Vegan gelatin.
It made it a little bit more challenging because you couldn't even use any dairy, nothing. So everything is vegan.
And they had this vegetarian gelatin. So it was the perfect nasty texture.
I don't know what all the Trekkies will say about us making an Orion embassy in Kronos, but I think it's an interesting departure from canon a little bit, but you know, canon comes from Star Trek doing what it does best, telling stories.